Hey YouTube, this is Celebella21 again, back on the scene. I just realized that I was supposed to do another update of my Kanubia Easy 5 U-part wig that I made. I reviewed it after the first week. I wanted to give a week-to-week update of how I was holding up, how things were going. But life caught up with me in between my babies, my job, and my man. Stuff got hectic. But I'm here right now. This is not the Kanubia that I have here right now. This is something else I'm going to review in another video. But let me grab the Kanubia because I did save it so that you guys could see how it held up. I did have it in for 3 weeks and 6 days. So here she is. And she held up pretty good, you know. Like I said, she was in for 3 weeks, 6 days, almost 4 weeks. I almost had her in. And this is still her curl pattern. The reason I took it out was because this down here at the bottom started to drive me crazy. I told you all in the video that I used 2 packs of the Kanubia Easy 5, which wound up being 8 small bundles of hair. I think it's really not true bundles of hair. They're extremely small. But either way, it was, 8 bundles altogether. And I really think that if I would have used 6 instead of the entire 8, I would have been able to extend it for even longer. Like I said, look, I mean, she's in really good shape. I mean, the only part was down here at the bottom with that 18-inch. That 18-inch started to tangle really, 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 really bad. And even though I rejuvenated it and sprayed it with a conditioner and water mix to make sure that she stayed looking good, it just, the bottom was really bothering me. So I had to, but overall, she held up really good, which is why I saved her, because I love like the curls at the top. Are you, baby, please? Like the curls at the top are still, gorgeous, just as fresh as when I did it the first day. So I'm thinking about just taking her and putting some wig clips and then using her. It's like, special occasion hair, nothing major. But overall, like I said, I had her in for 4 weeks almost, and she held up phenomenally well for my life, especially. I have a 3-year-old and a 7-month-old. So I'm running back and forth. I have a job where I'm really, really active. So, she and I wore her every day. Like I said, I sewed her on a U-part. You can see the link for the video where I had her in for a week. I'll put it down below. The only thing I do regret, I regret bonding it. I bonded it in because I was being lazy and I didn't want to, take the time to sew it onto a dome cap. But eventually the glue started to like loosen up, and I was like at work playing with my hair, and like one of the tracks were dangling, and I was like, oh crap. Thank God I keep glue in my purse. But yeah, if I could do it all over again, see some of the edges are, lifting up. Look at that coming right off. So if I could do it all over again, I wouldn't be as lazy, and I would just go ahead and sew it on, to a dome cap like I normally do. But I was lazy, and it was a whole bunch of bundles. It was a lot of freaking hair. This is a lot of freaking hair. But I mean, man, she held up really good. Like I said, my complaints are still the same. It tangled really bad. I did have to rejuvenate it. That's all I really did was get a water bottle with some of my leave-in conditioner and put some conditioner in it and sprayed it, left it in, combed it out, and the curls really snapped back. I think it was this bottom part because it was so long and it's on a nape, and anything that's really on a nape is gonna tangle. I mean, that's just the way it is, but just, you know what, you can't really get a good. So here's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna look crazy, I know, but just so you can get a good idea of how well she held up. Like I said, tracks coming out. Gotta be. Stop being so lazy. I gotta stop being so Um, Obviously, this is a piss poor version of how it originally was, but whatever. I'm just gonna pull it down a little so you can get an idea, so I can turn it around so that you can see the curls. So these are still the curls in the back, and I mean the curls in the back still look really good. Yeah. So I mean, even in the front, I mean, take apart the fact that I got my other U part on right now. But even in the front, like the girl, she still looks good. Um, it was just time to get something different. Um, so yeah, that's my review about Kanubia Easy 5 Ocean Wave. Please make sure you subscribe to me. I am a new YouTuber. It would be greatly appreciated. And like I said, I will be coming out with a video for this hair I have in my hair right now that I am loving. But I'll see you guys later. Bye, ladies.